Hey guys, Cam McClellan.
Michael Beresford here.
I want to talk today about maintenance. One thing this book doesn't cover, which we've had a few discussions on in client nights, is basically maintenance. This doesn't go into a huge amount of depth on maintenance and maintaining your future portfolio. Talk us through it, boss, because maintenance can be costly down the track. So you've got a new property. When should I maintain things? Why should I not be frustrated that I've got a brand new property and I have to spend money again?
Yeah. You ever bought a brand new car?
Unfortunately, yes, I have bought a number of brand new cars.
We love that one because he's got to drive the cheapest car his ego can handle.
I drive Colorado most of the day.
And when you bought those brand new cars, did you get it serviced in the first 12 months?
I did.
Yeah, property's no different. So I think when it comes to clarify maintenance and bring it back to basics, the way that we see things is you've got kind of running maintenance and then you've got major maintenance.
Yeah.
And major maintenance is the stuff that you want to avoid. Right, so major maintenance brings me back to a conversation with a guy named George about 10 years ago where he got emotional about what he bought around the corner from where he lived in a property that he loved. It was 35 years old, and in the first 12 months, his tenants moved out and he was left covering a $600,000 mortgage on yesterday's prices because the house needed to be re-stumped and it hadn't gone up.
The Bentley.
Bentley. Yeah. Hadn't gone up in value enough for him to be able to borrow to cover that major maintenance. Okay, so major maintenance is stuff that we want to avoid. Running maintenance is like servicing your car. So just like we drive a car every day, our own cars, remember that our investment properties are the homes of our tenants. And when you have a family tenant living in a property 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, things are going to wear and tear, right? And the best way, if we consider the big picture of making sure that we've got quality tenants in our properties continually paying the rent, I've always gone on an explanation kind of mutual back scratching. So if there are running maintenance items that are fair and reasonable, get them rectified quickly. Tenants are happy, they generally won't take the piss, and you keep your overall maintenance expense down. You keep your property in a good condition. If tenants do move out, you don't have to spend a lot in a lump sum to attract another tenant because it's in good condition, and most importantly, you're keeping that tenant happy. What you do want to, what is causing a red flag is if you do have a new property where you're paying major maintenance, then that's an issue. So when I say a new property, a recently acquired property, if it's established property and it's more than 10 years old, I'd be keeping a good 5 to 10K in buffer there for potential major maintenance just to protect yourself. You won't have those problems with a brand new property, but I guess lay of the land, take care of the running maintenance. With the caveat, like Cam says in the book, make sure it's legitimate expenditure. If a tenant has caused the damage, then the onus is on the tenant to pay for it. We're not just bankrolling a lazy property manager who wants to take the path of least resistance to get stuff fixed. Right? Take care of the running stuff. The house will be in good nick. You'll get better longevity. You'll have happier tenants. Try and avoid the major maintenance if you can.
Yeah, keeping the tenants happy and fixing up the little things along the way is important, because when they leave, if you fix the little things up, they'll clean the property correctly. They'll leave the landscape right. They'll make sure they don't mark it when they're working out. If they're pissed off and they're leaving, it's stuff cleaning the place. Garden can grow. I don't care if getting my fridge through this door's going to do a bit of damage. So keep them happy if you can.
Overall, you come out in front. Hope that helps.
Cheers, guys.